Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commando Hoop Celtic. If this is your first time viewing the channel, if you could subscribe, a thumbs up or a comment below would be really appreciated. So Celtic 2, AZ Alkmaar 0. So it's half time in the leg Europa League playoff. Goal by Kyogo and a goal by James Forrest, which was considered as an own goal. But you know what? Regards to the performance tonight, we were absolutely electric. We're playing against a real good organised Dutch team. You know, they had their chances against us, but Joe Hart, we're nearly saving the game onto the post with his foot. The defence looked quite organised. There was spells where Starfelt was rusty. They had us for pace, but as a unit, we came together. Ralston got stuck in, especially in the second half. I thought he was outstanding tonight. The only thing I'd say about Ralston is it was a stupid booking for the throw in, wasting a bit of time, but he was absolutely stuck in. Welchie, couple of crucial tackles, especially in the second half, denying them goal scoring opportunities. Taylor was outstanding as well. The midfield, what can you say about the midfield? Callum McGregor, the engine in that midfield, the captain, leading us again for another Celtic victory in Europe. Outstanding. Tom Rogic, that assist for Kyogo in the first half was unbelievable. Tom Rogic looks like a new player on the bench, really does. He looks fitter, he looks hungrier. The football he's playing is absolutely class. It's the Tom Rogic that we had in the treble season, the first treble season. Brilliant football, absolutely class from the Wizard of Oz. David Turnbull had spells in the game, but overall I thought David Turnbull played well, especially in the second half, put pressure on them. Jamesy Forrest had a chance in the first half, drifted in from the left, took it on his right, but their keeper overall in the game was outstanding. He pulled off some cracking saves. It could have been 5 or 6 for the whole game, but look, and we have a 2 goal lead going over to Holland. We're not home and dry just yet. They're a really good team, you know. As I said, pace in the wings. That's my concern. We might have to change the philosophy of football and sit back against these in the second leg. I know that's not Ange's style of football, but if it gets us into the Europa League, happy days. Now, if we were unsuccessful over the 2 legs, we'd go straight into the Conference League, which I don't really want to talk about, so that we'll guaranteed have European football up to Christmas. But Abada had spells in the game. He looked decent, you know. Obviously, he's had to coming back. He was out the weekend. He looked decent enough. I thought Ralston was outstanding, as I just touched on. Even when James McCarthy came on, played decent enough. Montgomery chased everything down. It's good to see from a youngster like himself, 19 years of age, chasing everything down. Edwards had a couple of chances. I don't know how the ball didn't stay out with that header, that double save by the AZ keeper. But I was happy with the performance tonight in general. Like, we look disciplined, we look fitter, and I could feel from a Celtic fan that there's something exciting coming. There's something exciting coming. And at the moment we're playing this football I haven't seen in years. Pressing football, exciting football. You know, everyone's a part of it. You know, it's not just 1 or 2 players out there that's playing. Like, you know, there's could have been Kyogo could be the man of the match. Tom could have been the man of the match. Turnbull, Jamesy, everyone looked absolutely class. Like Ralston, you know, you have to give it off to him. But Joe Hart commanding his box, pulling off them saves, you know. Even towards the end, he went off to Ange and giving instructions, you know, to hold up the ball. That's what I like to see. You know, overall, a great performance, and I'm delighted for the Celtic fans that went tonight. They got to witness that in Europe. You know, Callum McGregor needs the appreciation the most. He's doing great since he took off from Scott Brown. One defeat, one defeat against Hearts, and overall it's been coming together sweet. You know, the football, like Tom Rogic, like, I know I've talked about him a couple of times already in this video, but he's just looking absolutely class. You know, and this is a lad that could have left last season and went to Qatar. He's just re-energized. This is a new player, a new signing. But the only concern is, as I said, the centre backs. Like, Welch was brilliant. Welch was outstanding. Just, he's off the pace. He's not the fastest centre back. But once we get Julian back in there, we'll have ammunition. You know, he could have brought Beaton on if he wanted, but he kept it together at the back. You know, Starfelt and Welch looked pretty decent. In the first half, they're a bit rusty, but overall, a great Celtic performance. So let us know who's the man of the match was. In my eyes, it had to be Tom Rogic. You know, Kyogo was just a different set of gravy. He was just absolutely class yet again. What a finish from that from that cross in on the left wing. What a finish, and what a goal with James as well. Look, it took a slight deflection, but overall we were commanding in the toy, and hopefully we can replicate that going into Thursday next week. But we have a big game the weekend. We gotta put it back on, go back to the drawing board, focus on Saturday, take every game as a cup final this season, because I know we can't win every game, but if we put a team out there, don't make too many changes and keep the philosophy of football going, we should. We should challenge anyone. And that's the style of football that it's been adopted to Celtic so far, and it's exciting. So there's nothing really bad to say about tonight. There's nothing really you can fault. As I said, Starfelt had a few rusty moments, Welsh had a few rusty moments, but it's a clean sheet. It's a clean sheet for Joe Hart. It's a clean sheet for the defence. It's another fantastic captain performance. It's another goal for Kyogo. It's another James Forrest masterclass. It's another David Turnbull playing well. It's just Abada played well. The whole team played well, and you have to give them applaud for that. So subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think of the game. If you were at the game, let us know what the atmosphere was like, because what I seen on the telly, it looked like absolute electric. And I'm not surprised, as usual. Can't be a European night at Celtic Park. So speak to us all soon. Hail, hail. Take care. Up the Celts.